bem-vindos vocês da chuchaiada, ouvintes, assistindo, não fiz essa porra não, produção não, vou jogar esse jogo aqui, vamos configurar aqui, tudo épico, sem V5, que é uma bosta, beleza, tudo certo, legenda. Nada de jogo em português, porque eu não sou fuleiro. Vamos lá. Então aí nós vamos viver aí o papel desse detetive, né? Detetive aí, Eduardo Perfura, um veterano aí da Primeira Guerra Mundial, que mergulha suas memórias aí na cachaça e nos medicamentos, né? Agora ele é um detetive particular que encontra dificuldades aí, né? Para encontrar um caso que vai conseguir aí fazer a sua vida fazer sentido, né? Mas não vai perder a sua licença aí. Então nós vamos aí jogar na pele de Eduardo Perfura, né? Então vamos lá, vamos entrar aqui na loucura, né? Como está dizendo aqui, vamos entrar na loucura. O que está acontecendo? Então estamos aqui no Riacho Fundo, né? Riacho bem fundo. Vamos checar como está o áudio aqui da nossa transmissão. Verificamos aí que o áudio do jogo está muito alto, vamos dar uma baixada aqui para a apreciação aí dos nossos assistentes aí que estão assistindo esse lixo, né? Que joga jogo. Vamos aplicar aqui. Ok, então vamos lá. Movimentos básicos. Acho que é isso. Podemos agachar, podemos agachar. Muitos agachamentos. Vamos lá. pedaços de tubarão, né, de peixes. Nessa gruta aqui dentro do riacho fundo, né? Temos um açougue aqui. Com a balançada de cabeça também, né, para essa experiência mais imersiva, né. Essa neblina aqui é meio esquisita, né? Porque se reparar, ela mexe junto com a sua visão, né? Então não é uma neblina muito bem feita. É uma neblina que depende do personagem. Um efeito bacana. Entendendo isso aqui, acho que deve ter coisa aqui. Vamos ver se a gente cai no riacho. Não dá pra cair no riacho. Temos o nosso vergalhão aqui, né? Nosso alicate. Será que tem uma coisa aqui para iluminar? Não, parece que é só pedra. Beleza. Umas caixas aqui de não sei o que o resto, contrabando aí de peixe, deve ser. Temos tubarão aqui no riacho fundo. O bagulho é louco. Não podemos navegar. Acho que não podemos. Não podemos navegar. Vamos continuar nossa epopeia. Bacana, temos a primeira participação do capiroto aí, né? Na forma de um enigma. Só cortar esse outro. Não, tá cortado. Não, peraí. Não pode cortar, foda-se.
What a putrid offering.
chamar a vigilância sanitária aqui. A GX para montar esse pessoal aqui fazendo essa desova aqui.
Don't fight. You have been chosen. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey. Been too long since I've slept in a bed. Been too long since I've slept in a bed. I wonder why I still take these things.
Só desliga, é.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Deixa eu ver. Aranizo social, não vou pegar não. Macumbaria também não. Medicina, quem sabe no futuro. Acho que é isso. Vambora.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Fazendo uma pausa breve. Voltamos aqui, vamos ler os comentários aqui do pessoal. O pessoal anda comentando aqui, comentando bastante aqui no grupo de Telegram. O cara traz um print screen. Pintura a óleo. Bem, vamos analisar aqui. O que se trata. O velho vai ficar quieto aí. Tá, primeiro vamos deixar isso quieto aqui, que tem umas coisas que a gente ficou de ver. Eu tinha que ler o jornal, será que eu não vou poder mais ler o jornal? Os negócios que eu tinha que interagir. O cara é o Bruno Massa da investigação, né? O Bruno Massa da investigação aqui, só que tá mofo na parede, no teto. O negócio aqui tá precário. Só buzinando lá fora. Talvez tenhamos perdido a interação com os objetos, né? Vamos ver aqui primeiro os papéis.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
O velho não trouxe muita coisa, né? Um monte de papel e pintura.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Bom, não temos elementos aí, né? Para afirmar, carece de elementos, né? Então vamos questionar o nosso velho aqui.
Darkwater.
Informações.
Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Eu tenho que descobrir a vida dela, né? O velho não sabe de nada da vida da filha dele. Eu tenho que descobrir.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Bem, eu achei meio fuleira essa animação dos personagens, aquela cutscene lá, achei bem toscão. Você vê que o cara tá todo travado aqui, né? E às vezes ele dá uma flicada aqui, né? Ele vai de uma animação pra outra. Achei meio foda. Vamos ver aqui.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Esse velho aí tá escondendo.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Temos espantalho aqui, né? Símbolo. Cheio de flecha no pescoço, né? Tá. Vamos interagir com os objetos aqui. Não quero cachaça, eu queria ver o negócio.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. lost battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. I used to be an avid reader.
Será que levou uma flecha no joelho? Né? Avançamos aí na medicina.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Não temos mais nada aqui, né? Pra conferir. Então vamos renomatizar. Não, melhor não. O negócio tá mexendo aí dentro. Uns negócios mexendo aí. Sei lá que porra é essa, tomar isso não. Não esquecemos nada, verificar de novo. Embaixo da mesa. No lixo. Os cantos. Vambora. Vamos lá, detetive perfura. Vamos ler aqui os comentários. É só garagem. Nosso fumão, né? Detetive cola. Somos na verdade detetive aranha, detetive cola. Fumão, pneumático.
We're almost there.
Essa qualidade dessa cutscene. Não é muito bem feito não. Chamado de Chulhulyl. Sila, nome de uma criatura mitológica aí dele.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great pain to what a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink of the stranded whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Chegamos aqui, né? Nossa, nosso destino. Tem um pescador aqui. Da água negra, também conhecido como esgoteria.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Cara que anda com a bateria de carro, né, no corpo, né, não sei pra quê.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Perna de pau.
What a macabre souvenir. What a macabre souvenir.
Porra é essa? ela verde, né? Não sei porque isso aqui é verde. Vou falar com o capitão. Capitão pirata. Pirata.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
É rápido, hein? É rápido e ninja.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Descobri que tem mais informações, temos que perguntar a mesma coisa até sair o negócio.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new. You're back again. What can I do for you?
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Proibida a caça próxima a áreas. Temos aqui consumidor de crack, né? Suas costeletas aí. Ligado no crack. O pessoal aqui parece se incomodar com a minha presença, né? Pessoal muito concentrado nas suas atividades rotineiras. Muita educação, né? Muito educado.
Hey,
Não esperava por essa. Nossa, aqui é padrão araninha agora. Né?
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Tá bom, vamos. Não vamos criar confusão. É, araninho social pode esquecer.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Ela, né? Então, provavelmente temos poucas mulheres aqui nesse esgoto. Espelunco. cachaceiro não cala a boca.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
The way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Isso aqui você vai ter que perguntar pro Breno Matos. Não faço ideia do que está sendo dito.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Then,
I've got what I need.
anything else?
Então acho que essa exclamação é que teria alguma opção que eu não tenho
What can you
acesso.
tell me?
We all then.
Acho que é isso.
I've got.
Anything?
Porque senão ficaria verde, né?
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
What do you know about the...
If I were you, I...
Why not?
First off, sailors from around here say you can hear noises, screams.
Scream.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the... But all... Anything else?
That'll be all for now. Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Cachaceiro e o nome do Serasa, né? Bacana.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
She will do it again, you know.
Oh,
The girl doctor. Colder. She won't stop asking.
not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Acho que procede não.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking ill, we're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking ill, you see.
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
É, o padrão Araninha aqui tá mandando e desmandando, pessoal. Vou deixar pra falar com ela no final. Acho que ela vai ter alguma interação aí. Não sei. Vamos falar com esse brother aqui primeiro. O cara está bem anêmico, né? Parece um zumbi.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
É, esse cara tá precisando aí de um sol. Comer uns cebolitos aí, porque tá.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations,
Então acho que não tem
gifted
mais
with
ninguém
its
pra
own
falar,
consciousness,
exceto
until it
o padrão
finds a
Araninha.
new
Assim,
reader.
então.
What you looking at, stranger?
Acho que em outras situações essa pergunta não faria muito sentido, né? É bem clichê, mas acho que
The clientele is predominantly male.
faz
Tell me
bastante
something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Você tem que me dar informação.
I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
Ah, vou mandar... música do Michael Jackson, não dá. GG.
I told you to beat it.
Mas vai ter que cooperar aí no futuro, né? Não vai ficar barato isso não.
Stop asking.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Tá, vamos salvar aqui.
I know.
Bradley.
What can I get you?
That'll be all for now.
Não temos mais nada aqui.
The girl, Doctor.
Eu quero
Cold. She won't stop asking.
sair de dentro. Bem, vamos quitar, né? Encerrar essa transmissão.